In 2026, the armed forces of the Philippines are making headlines not just across Southeast Asia but worldwide with their impressive advancements in military aviation technology, particularly their new fleet of helicopters. While the Philippines has long maintained a modest helicopter force for logistics, reconnaissance, and limited combat, this year marks a dramatic turning point. The acquisition, modernization, and deployment of several advanced helicopters show a clear intent. The Philippines is serious about upgrading its air mobility and combat readiness. So what exactly is new with the 2026 Philippines military helicopters? What types are entering service, what are their capabilities, and how are they changing the landscape of defense in the region? Today, we dive deep into this evolution. The Philippine Air Force, or PAF, has been focusing heavily on three areas when it comes to rotary wing aviation transport capability, close air support, and maritime patrol. These focus areas are driven by the country's unique geography, an archipelago of over 7,000 islands, and its need to respond quickly to both natural disasters and external threats. Let's begin with the new Black Hawk helicopters. Built by PZL Mielec, a Lockheed Martin company based in Poland, the variant of the Black Hawk is a powerful, rugged, and modern utility helicopter. As of 2026, the Philippine Air Force has received multiple units, with more on the way. These aircraft are fast becoming the backbone of their medium-lift helicopter fleet. Each is powered by two General Electric T700 GE701D engines, giving it exceptional performance in hot and high environments. It can carry up to 11 combat-ready troops or over 2,600 kilograms of cargo internally or as an external sling load. These helicopters are highly versatile. In peacetime, they are used for humanitarian assistance and disaster response, transporting relief goods, rescuing stranded civilians, and airlifting supplies to isolated communities. In times of conflict, the same helicopter can be rapidly reconfigured for troop transport, medevac missions, or even armed escort. The Philippine Air Force has also been upgrading its close air support capabilities through the acquisition of the Turkish-made T-129 attack helicopter. Developed by Turkish Aerospace Industries, the T-129 attack is a twin-engine, multi-role, all-weather attack helicopter designed for advanced attack and reconnaissance missions. It features a 3-barrel rotary cannon, guided and unguided rockets, and air-to-surface missiles. In terms of avionics and mission systems, the T-129 is top-tier. It comes with advanced target acquisition systems, thermal imaging, and laser range finders. This allows pilots to operate in both day and night conditions with high precision. It's especially useful in counterinsurgency operations, where threats may be dispersed across mountainous and jungle-covered regions. By 2026, the Philippines has already integrated several T-129s into its fleet. These helicopters are primarily stationed in Mindanao, where the need for close air support against armed insurgent groups remains high. With its agility, firepower, and ability to support ground troops in rugged terrain, the T-129 is proving to be a game-changer. In addition to utility and attack helicopters, the Philippine Navy has also been investing in its maritime helicopter force. One of the most notable additions is the AW159 Wildcat, a British multi-role helicopter manufactured by Leonardo. Designed for anti-submarine and anti-surface warfare, the AW159 plays a key role in defending the country's vast maritime territories. The AW159s are stationed aboard the Philippine Navy's Jose Rizal-class frigates. These helicopters are equipped with sonar systems, depth charges, and torpedoes. They also have radar for detecting surface ships and submarines, giving the Philippine Navy an extended reach far beyond the horizon. This is crucial for the country, given the ongoing tensions in the South China Sea. The Wildcat is not just a sensor platform, it is an active hunter. Its ability to find and engage hostile submarines makes it invaluable in protecting critical sea lanes and asserting Philippine maritime rights. These helicopters are also interoperable with other Western naval systems, allowing for joint operations and seamless integration during multinational exercises. Beyond these flagship acquisitions, the Philippine Air Force continues to operate the aging but still useful and their upgraded version, the UH-1D. These have been the workhorses of the Air Force for decades, used in everything from disaster relief to battlefield logistics. However, given their age, maintenance costs are high, and replacements are inevitable. That's why the Air Force is also considering additional Black Hawks and Bell 412 helicopters. The Bell 412s are already in service, offering a balance between performance and reliability. These helicopters are especially popular in disaster response scenarios because of their quick startup times and ability to operate in harsh conditions. One of the key trends in 2026 is the shift toward a network-centric approach in helicopter operations. The Air Force is working on integrating these platforms into a centralized command and control system. This allows helicopters to share real-time information with ground units, fixed-wing aircraft, and even naval vessels. Using encrypted data links and tactical communication systems, this enhances situational awareness and decision-making during both peacetime and combat missions. Another critical component being introduced is the use of helmet-mounted displays and night vision systems for pilots. These technologies are improving operational capabilities during nighttime missions, something that was a challenge in earlier years. In past operations, lack of night flying capability significantly limited response time. Now, with modern avionics and sensor packages, helicopters can be deployed any time of day. There's also a growing focus on unmanned aerial vehicles, UAVs, and how they can complement manned helicopter operations. While the Philippine military does not yet operate unmanned helicopters, discussions are ongoing about future acquisitions, especially for maritime surveillance and logistics in dangerous or remote areas. Training is another big part of the 2026 modernization effort. The Philippine Air Force has expanded its pilot training programs with international partners like the United States, Australia, and South Korea. These partnerships allow pilots to train in simulators and actual flight environments that mimic both domestic and international threat scenarios. This not only improves skills but also helps in standardizing procedures and communications in joint operations. On the maintenance side, the Air Force and Navy have been investing in better logistics and spare parts supply chains. One of the common problems with past aircraft was downtime due to lack of spare parts. Now, under the new Defense Acquisition Plan, logistics contracts come bundled with training and support packages, ensuring that helicopters stay mission-ready. The 2026 defense budget of the Philippines reflects this new strategic direction. A significant portion is allocated toward rotary wing aircraft, not just for acquisition but also for sustainment and future-proofing. With the revised AFP Modernization Program or 7,898 in full swing, helicopters are seen not just as vehicles, but as core assets in achieving mobility, security, and deterrence. A less discussed but equally important development is the domestic capacity for maintenance and eventual manufacturing support. Local firms are being tapped to provide ground support equipment, manage maintenance depots, and potentially assemble non-critical components. While full helicopter manufacturing is still a long-term goal, these steps pave the way for greater self-reliance. The modernization of the Philippines' military helicopter fleet is not happening in isolation. It's being observed closely by regional players. As tensions in the Indo-Pacific continue to rise, the ability of nations like the Philippines to quickly deploy forces, conduct surveillance, and defend their territories has never been more crucial. Helicopters, with their ability to traverse rugged terrain and vast ocean expanses, are central to that capability. Civilian observers have also noted that helicopter modernization is not just about defense. It's about national resilience. Whether it's responding to typhoons, earthquakes, or volcanic eruptions, helicopters allow the government to reach its citizens when roads and airports are inaccessible. They are as much tools for peace as they are for war. Looking ahead, the next 5 years are expected to bring even more capabilities. Talks are underway for possible acquisition of heavier transport helicopters like the Chinook, which would give the Philippine military a dramatic increase in lift capacity. There are also evaluations being done on attack helicopters with greater range and firepower to further bolster defense. Moreover, with growing cooperation with defense partners like the United States, Japan, and South Korea, the Philippines is positioning itself as a regional player with a modern, agile, and mission-capable helicopter force. The integration of cutting-edge technologies, strategic partnerships, and disciplined force structure planning marks a new era for the country's military aviation. To sum it all up, the 2026 Philippine Military Helicopter Force represents a careful balance of capability, flexibility, and regional readiness. From combat-proven platforms like the Black Hawk and T-129 attack to maritime guardians like the AW-159 Wildcat, every new addition strengthens the country's ability to face challenges whether from nature or potential adversaries. The modernization journey is ongoing, but what's clear is this: the Philippines is no longer just filling gaps in its helicopter fleet. It is building a strategic capability that reflects the changing dynamics of the region and the need for a 21st century defense posture. As we move further into 2026 and beyond, these helicopters will be more than just tools of the military. They will be vital instruments of national security, sovereignty, and survival. And with the pace of technology and defense partnerships only increasing, we can expect even more impressive developments in the coming years. For now, though, the Philippine military helicopter fleet of 2026 stands as a strong symbol of progress, determination, and aerial might.